What is going on, guys? It is DMG here, and today we are going to be talking about how to grind and save packs for Team of the Year, or virtually any promo that you actually want to save packs for. It does not have to be for Team of the Year specifically. So I'll be walking through the process of how to grind and save packs for Team of the Year, or again, whatever promo you want to save packs for. And we're also going to be trying to answer questions for you guys, specifically some of the more popular questions, like how many coins should I start with in order to actually kind of kick off this entire process? Should I be doing bronze pack method? Should I do the League SBCs? Which League SBCs specifically should I be doing? Should I be saving all of my packs? Should I be opening all of my packs? What should I be doing? How should I do this most efficiently? All of that good stuff. If you do have any more specific questions after the video, let me know in the comments down below and I'll try to answer them for you guys. But without further ado, let's get into the whole process and also answering some of the more popular questions for you guys. So starting off, what I'm going to be showing you is essentially a mixture of the bronze pack method and the League SBC method. Now, we do have a League SBC method out already, and you know, if you've watched that, then once we get to kind of the League SBC method, you won't really have to continue watching this video if you've already seen that, so just kind of keep that in mind. But what is different about just the League SBC method in general and grinding packs for Team of the Year is that we are adding the bronze pack method. Now, in previous FIFAs, you would have to do the bronze pack method and the League SBC method basically together. You could not do one without the other. This year, however, you can do both of them kind of as their own separate entity. You know, you don't have to do the League SBC method with the bronze pack method or vice versa, but you can still do them both and it can still work together. And so that is what we're going to be doing for the Team of the Year, or again, whatever promo grind that you want to do. So yes, we will be doing the bronze pack method and the League SBC method together. Now, in terms of how many coins you should have to kind of kickstart this entire process off, I would say around 70 to 80k minimum. Now, that is around 50k to kind of actually do this whole process, but that's also having 20k just kind of in the bank a little bit, just always liquid. I personally always think it's a good idea to have a little amount of coins liquid and not putting all of your eggs into one basket. If, let's say, you have 9 players that is for an SBC and you only need to buy 2 more, go ahead and just buy those 2 players, right? And you'll be able to because you have those 20k in stock. So like I said, you should have around 80k to start this whole process off. And what you want to do is start with, of course, the classic bronze pack method. Now, you should not be spending all of your coins just on the bronze pack method in general. Like I said, let's say you have 80k, for example, I would say probably around 20k of that is for bronze pack method specifically. And then from there, you want to go into the League SBCs. Now, when you open your bronze pack, here's what you should be looking for. First of all, the contracts and the consumables, you're just going to discard because they are not going to be worth anything. The managers, unless they are a top nation, so Spain or England or France, especially France, they sell for a lot. Usually they're going to be discard price. So again, if you want to check the price, you can, but something like Scottish here, like I said, right, that's not a top nation. You're just going to go ahead and quick sell that. Now for the players, if they are something like these guys here that are not associated with a League SBC, go ahead and check the price because they still might be associated with a FUT bin solution. They are good. They still might be worth, you know, over 1,000 coins, for example. Unfortunately, this guy is not. And you know, if they are under 1,000 or 1,500 coins, then you just keep them. I'm assuming this guy, who again is in the 4th tier of England, he's not associated with League SBC. Yeah, he is going to be the same thing. He is 200 coins. Now, this guy here is associated with a League SBC, specifically one that is not one of the 5 major leagues. So he is associated with kind of a cheaper one. Again, you want to see what his price is. See if he's worth over 1,000 or over 1,000 coins. So as you can see, he is 800, 600 coins, right? He is under that price. So we're going to go ahead and keep them. So for the players that are not associated with League SBCs that you do keep, so again, these guys here, you will be putting them into the bronze upgrades. All right, so you will be putting them into the ones that will essentially be giving you like what, 3 common silvers. You'll put those these types of players into that upgrade. Now here's another example that I wanted to show you guys. All of these guys here are associated with League SBCs. Most likely we're going to be keeping them because I don't see them being over 1,000 coins. So his goalie, that's fine. He's still associated with League SBC, even though we were not going to sell him. That's fine. This guy, 450, that's okay. This I think it's Sudamericana. This guy, will double check to see here. He's 200. That's fine. Now this guy right here, He is associated with a SBC, obviously, because he's from the Premier League. He plays for Southampton. If you get a player that is associated with any of the 5 big SBCs, the 5 big leagues, so the Premier League, the French League, the Italian League, etc., you are going to be selling them. So this guy right here, we're going to see how much he is. Hopefully he's a pretty good amount. Oof. Ooh, oh, that is so lovely. 3,300. Thank you very much. So again, the big leagues, those are the guys that you are going to sell. And you may ask, all right, well, how do I get the, these players for the big league? Because I do want to get, maybe the 50K pack for completing the Premier League, or the 45K pack for completing, I think, the Bundesliga. How do I get players from those leagues? And we will go over that. So let's say you're done opening bronze packs. Again, you spent around 20K on it. You didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. You move on to the League SBCs now, and this is where you're going to be doing a lot of your work, and this is where some of the fun begins, because you actually are going to be opening some packs as well. You go ahead, you go to the League SBC section, and obviously you have leagues that are not, particularly strong. You kind of have the quote-unquote weaker leagues, like the Championship, the Saudi League, the MLS Super League, things like that. And then you obviously have things like the French League. You have the Bundesliga, the Premier League, the Serie A, things like that. What you're going to want to do is choose some of the off leagues. Again, the Mexican League, the Championship, the MLS, whatever they may be. You're going to go ahead and buy all of the players from one of those leagues, and then from the players that you get from those packs, you move on to another league, you buy the players for that one, whatever players that you start to kind of build up a little bit for the next league you want to do, you buy the players for that league, and you continue on and so forth. So if you want to see which leagues are the least expensive, what you do is you go to the active section page on Footbin for the SBCs. You go to leagues, you go over to this filter here on the right, you order by ascending price, and then you see which are the least expensive. Now keep in mind the price of these SBCs are not super accurate, because the Chinese league, for example, was set at around 21K, but you can actually complete it for around 12 or 13K. You don't follow the Footbin solutions down to a T. They're just there to kind of see which is the cheapest and which is the most expensive. So if you look at some of these other SBCs besides the Chinese league here, in fact, the 8 cheapest league SBCs are all within 4 to 5K of each other. Now again, the actual prices are not very accurate. The Chinese league, like I said, if you're smart about it, you can, probably get it done for 12 to 13K, which is around 30-40% cheaper, which means the Super League, for example, you could probably get done instead of 25K for probably 16-17K. Now, it doesn't matter which of these SBCs you want to do. You can start with whatever ones that you want, but I do recommend looking at the amount of players that you are getting back. So for example, the Chinese league, even though that's the cheapest, it's probably not the best one to start out with, because you are only getting around 24 players at most back for once you actually get done with the whole SBC. Just to show you guys, for the entire Chinese league, you get a rare gold pack, which gets you 3 to 4 players. You get a small rare mixed players pack, that's 6 players, premium gold pack, small prime electrum, and a premium silver pack. All in all, that's going to be at most 24 players. So again, that's not really a whole lot of, players back, especially when you compare that to other SBCs. For example, the MLS, you get a rare electrum players pack for completing the whole thing. You get a premium mixed players, small prime mix gold pack, and a small silver players. All in all, that's around 38 to 40 players that you get back, which is around 15 more than the Chinese league. And while again the MLS is probably a little bit more expensive than the Chinese league, it's only around 2 to 3K more, and you get 15 players back, which in my opinion is more than worth it. So again, choose whatever ones you want to do. Make sure you're choosing the ones that probably are, again, the cheapest, but also the ones that give you the most players back, which essentially is going to be the best bang for your buck. So in this case, let's say I want to do the MLS. I think that's probably one of the better ones, because again, you get a good amount of players back, 38 to 40 players typically you're going to get back, and it's one of the more cheaper ones. That seems like a good one to do. We go to the MLS here. What you want to do is buy the players that you need for every single segment here. That's all you're going to do. And again, don't follow the Footbin solutions, because those are going to be prices that are higher than what you could get if you were just to bid on yourself or look for players for yourself. So you get this done, you buy all the players that you need for it, for all of these segments, and then for the packs themselves, all of these ones right here, you're going to be opening. So the premium mix, you're going to be opening the gold packs, small silvers, like all of them, you will be opening all of them. And then similar similar to the bronze pack method for your tradable packs, you're going to be seeing how much these players are. Let's say you get a Premier League player, see how much he is, see how much, if he's going for 2-3K, you just sell him, because you are most likely going to be getting good players for these other SBCs in the untradables. Every single League SBC is going to give you 3 untradeable packs, which means that the players you get from those untradeable packs you can use for the Saudi League, the Championship, the Turkish League, or any of the big leagues. So the French League, the Premier League, the Italian League, all of those leagues as well. So there is where the players come in to do the more expensive and the top tier leagues, right? You're getting these untradeable players that you are going to be putting into the Premier League eventually, the French League eventually, the Bundesliga eventually. You'll be getting all of these untradeable players and kind of building up your club in the meantime while you're doing these other lesser leagues. So you are going to be passively stocking up your club for the major leagues, not actively doing it. And so again, let's say you finish up the MLS, right? We chose the MLS, we did it, we opened up all the players, okay, great. Let's say in those packs, I got a good amount of players from the Championship. All right, well, the Championship is next. We do the same thing that we did for the MLS. We buy all of the segments here that we need to for as cheap as we can, and because we got a good amount of these, Championship players from the MLS SBC, it's going to cost a little bit less. That's great. Let's say the next time we actually got a decent amount of Turkish League players from both the Championship and the MLS. All right, Turkish League, that's up now. We're going to buy all the segments and open up all the packs from that one. Just a quick thing, because this is for kind of hoarding and saving packs for Team of the Year or whatever promo you want to do, set a limit for yourself as to what amount and what value pack you're going to save, because the Rare Electrum pack, that's 30K. So let's say you're saving packs that are 25K and more, 30K and more, whatever it may be. You want to be able to set a limit for yourself, so this way not only are you completing these League SBCs and opening the majority of packs, but you're also still completing and saving packs for Team of the Year, or again, whatever promo you want to do. Let's say there's not really any league specifically that has a lot of players built up. Okay, well, you just repeat the whole thing. Simple as that, right? So you go back to the MLS, you do the Saudi League, you do the Championship, or whatever one that you want to do, right? You just continuously buy the players for these packs while also doing a little bit of bronze pack method. So then that way you can continuously open packs. Let's say you get lucky and you pack someone tradable, you can sell them, or you can continuously, do some of these untradeable packs that you're going to be getting, and you can put them into these bigger leagues that then you're going to get better packs for, like the Mega Pack, like the 50K pack from the Premier League, like the 45K pack from the Bundesliga. And so you're going to be getting a bunch of these SBCs done, and you're going to be doing it somewhat passively for the big ones. And again, you're just going to be repeating the whole cycle. Yes, you initially are maybe not going to be getting a lot of coins back, but eventually you probably will, or at the very least you're going to be stocking up your club massively. So that is going to do it for this tutorial, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it, and if you do need some extra help, let me know. But that is what I would say to do. Again, sell the players that are tradable from the major leagues. If they're untradeable, you just put them back in, and then find a good amount of the cheapest SBCs that you also get a good amount of players back from, and just continuously grind that over and over and over again. And then whatever limit you set for yourself, 25K or more packs you're going to save for Team of the Year, you do that while you get these League SBCs done. So like I said, that is going to do it for this tutorial video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace.